All right, welcome everybody to what is this, episode 4 of the Evan and Peaches show. We still have that. Is that the name still?
I don't know. He didn't change it.
Okay, that's good. I had some ideas, but
When are you going to change it?
I don't think I'm going to change it.
It's terrible.
You're gonna keep talking about changing it.
Well, maybe people. I'm just trying to reward our longtime listeners by having some continuity.
All 4 of them.
No, we may have gotten more. You'll see. Today's guest, we have the esteemed W. Glenn.
Yes, hello.
He is an expert of horror films,
No,
vinyl records,
not at all.
and metal or metallic music.
Yeah, metallic music.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't know anything about it. So,
I dabble in the
Screamo?
genres. No.
emo.
No.
Um, I can't think of any others.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's okay.
emo's not even metal. Never mind.
No, there's all kinds, man.
Okay.
Thrash and doom. I'm really into doom metal right now. Grindcore. We could go into all of them.
Wait. maybe this is where I learn about metal.
Oh, okay.
What is doom metal?
Typically.
You get to play the game Doom while you're, listening to it. Doom.
Right. So it gives it's a little more atmospheric. It's a little slower. It's a little more droning.
Like classical music.
Metal is the new classical.
Then what's classical? Hey, Peaches, what do you think of that?
I thought it was cool. Oh, no, I don't agree.
I can't hear you.
I don't agree.
W. Glenn, as we like to call him, we can call him Glenn. He's probably the biggest critic of Peaches and the volume. So we need to.
I got a seat right here. You can sit right here.
Yeah, you could sit over there. It could be louder.
Okay, but Evan's the one who told me to come sit over here, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's terrible producing on my part.
Every single time.
How about mid episode? Let's do like right now. You can move over here, and it'll be good.
We can cheers for reals.
Yeah. These are like the first world problems that we have. Not knowing that
sit here. Sit right
this
here.
is a much nicer couch. You guys can't see it, but it was made in America.
The life of privilege, right?
Life
now.
of privilege.
Let's talk about this Scotch.
Employing Americans.
Let's talk about how old. First of all, how old this Scotch is.
You're drinking a fine Duncan Taylor, Glen Moray.
Oh, it is the Glen Moray.
Glen Moray, yes.
Yes.
It is a 25-year aged Scotch. It's classy.
Single malt.
What?
Single malt.
Oh, I'm
Can
sorry.
You explain the malts.
Single malt Scotch, as in, it is not a blended Scotch. It is a single malt Scotch. That's like for real drinkers, which Peaches is, and I am not. I drink Jameson.
Watered down.
and I let the ice cubes melt. Right now they're a little too big, so I still can't drink it. I like to lower the proof, down to like, what is it, like 50 proof by the time I drink it? That's good. But no, you're drinking Glen Moray. Has honey tones.
It does.
A nice oaky taste.
Yeah,
I have no
no,
idea. Does it have
the
an oaky
bouquet
taste?
is really. Yeah, the bouquet is better than the taste.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 25 years. It was put into the distillery, whatever, in 1990. Got like a 93 on Wine and Liquor Taster.
Okay.
What else do you want to know?
I'm done. I just want to.
No, you
I want you to know. Oh, I
you-
do want to know. How much does this bottle cost?
It was $350.
That is insanity. I also want to say that. Maybe the show should be called Owen and Peaches.
Owen and
Because
Peaches?
I'll be referring to you as Owen.
Oh, okay. So if anybody doesn't know that there isn't another person here by the name of Owen, Glenn likes to call me Owen, and I don't know why. Oh, I know what it was. You and Rybo.
Yes.
I used to work with Glenn, and for some reason it was neither knew my name, so they were just like, "Who's that?" What was it like? "Who's that asshole over there?"
I mean, I didn't say that.
I heard
like,
that's how the
"Who's that
story
guy?"
went. Who's that guy? Yeah.
Who is that guy?
Okay.
And I said, well, he looks like.
He looks like an Ellen.
No, he looks like Owen from Throw Mama from the Train, which I believe is Danny DeVito.
It is terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't even...
Yeah. So his name is Owen,
Now
And his
people don't
mom
even know what I really look like, and now they're gonna think I look like Danny DeVito.
Yeah. So you look kind of like Owen from Throw Mama from the Train.
How does that make you feel, Peaches?
It's kind of funny, but I
Yeah.
don't feel anything.
Next time
I
you
don't
are
feel
missing me, just think
anything.
of Danny DeVito. It's, you know. Now I'm thrown off my game. Like I'm not even focused on a podcast. Now I'm thinking about Danny DeVito, the fact that I'm like 4'11". I'm not really 4'11". I'm 5'8" and a half. But yes, that's a $350 Scotch. I have no idea why we. Well, I know
This is
why.
insane. It tastes like it was like a $4 a gallon at
Oh, okay.
Shell
That
gas
is.
station.
Like, Peaches, what is your opinion? What is your opinion of the Scotch?
I feel like his opinion of the Scotch is an opinion of somebody who doesn't frequently drink Scotch.
You're saying he's
not a
he's not
connoisseur.
as
Yes,
he's not as cultured.
that would be true.
You know, it's like, you know, he doesn't have that taste because he hasn't acquired it
Like
yet.
how your mom tasted it and she was like, "Oh, how do you drink it?" It was
Yes.
like,
Yeah, that's
if
true.
you don't like Scotch, you don't drink Scotch.
But you said it tastes like oranges to you.
No, that's
no,
this.
Jameson.
Jameson
okay.
tastes like oranges to peaches.
Okay. What is
It's
this?
just weird because you know, like, why would peaches know what oranges taste? You know, you get it?
How would I know what orange is?
You get it? Because no.
No.
Great.
God, these jokes are terrible. Must be this horrible Jameson I'm drinking. By the way, Cooper's Crows, which is super classy. But yeah, as you were saying, so Scotch is one of those things. If you're a drinker of Scotch, you've had different ones. You can tell which ones are actually good.
Right.
Is the one I'm drinking good?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
It
I
gives
digress.
You might have liked the other one more. It doesn't have.
I
that,
do like the tones, man. I like the tannins. I like the
I
tones.
don't even know what they're.
It's got really nice legs to it. Like solid Scotch.
All right.
Thank you.
So Peaches,
Plus, it was $350 fucking dollars. Like, that's
I
insane.
don't know. You know, when you're just like comfortable, you just live life. You know.
No, well, the life of privilege, you know. What do you get somebody who has it all? Peaches.
something they want.
Yeah, that's exactly what we got.
Yeah.
Something she wants. So, like, how would you describe it as this Scotch goes down? The first time I saw you drink this, you mentioned some things, and I just don't know how to explain it.
At first, it's like not as smooth as the other one is, but then the aftertaste there is just like so smooth.
Yeah. The aftertaste tastes like a DUI for sure.
Tastes
Yeah.
like a DUI.
I have no idea what that tastes like.
Is that a good thing? I mean, in this case,
No, I feel like I'm gonna smell like Scotch for a week.
that is
I've
amazing.
had 2 sips of this. And
That's so cool. I love it.
It's gonna be I'm getting arrested.
You're gonna get completely obliterated on this
Mhm.
like 1.5 ounces of Scotch.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So what you're saying is, it's like a slow release,
Right.
as it burns down your.
I wouldn't
Your
say burns.
esophagus.
No, it's
really
definitely
burn.
warm.
There's no burn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
warm.
it's
You don't
warm.
like that, do you? You like
I don't
heartburn.
hate it. The more I'm drinking it,
the classier you feel.
well, I feel like this is the life of privilege.
You might go home and tomorrow buy yourself a Scotch.
I'm just gonna get Captain Morgan's probably. but-
That's disgusting.
yeah.
That's pretty gross.
You ate your liver.
I don't drink nearly as much as I used to, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
I used to be an alcoholic, but I got over it. See, people think that you're always an alcoholic, and I don't believe it. I think that you can. It's like Passages Malibu.
Okay.
You know, you can fight addiction. I wasn't really addicted. That's the thing. I chose to drink too much.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, it's like that's what kind of thing.
Well, I mean, if I let it melt, if I let the ice melt, does that make it? Do I seem like an alcoholic if I let the ice in my drink
Is
melt?
there still the same amount of alcohol in there as there was when there was ice cubes in there?
Maybe.
Yes, the answer is yes.
They could have evaporated.
No.
I mean, there's scientific, you know.
Okay, Belner.
All right, let's talk to Glenn about something he actually enjoys, such as vinyl records.
Yes.
What do you, what do you want to
Yeah.
talk about with vinyl records? Like, are you like 2 turntables and a microphone kind of guy? You know where it's at? You
No.
know, 2.
So okay, here you go. I started collecting vinyls not because I wanted to listen to them, but because I liked how the artwork was big,
Oh, and you like how it shines with a certain type of light?
it's super nice.
And
And
black.
it's perfect for like walls.
Wall art,
and
yeah.
Decorating. And so
So
I bought.
you buy vinyls just to decorate
No,
your home?
that's how it started.
Oh, that's how it started.
Yeah,
Okay.
little.
Kind of like I buy scotches just to buy them, but eventually somebody will drink them.
Right. So I just wanted people to look at them. They were
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine records.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah.
trying to show off your coolness.
My fandom.
Yeah. Tom Morello, huh?
Is
that
one
even
of
the
the
same
greatest. Yeah, that's the
Is
same.
it the same band? Slash?
Not Slash.
Wait, no.
Tom Morello.
The guy
Stay
who...
with Tom Morello.
I'll just stick with Tom Morello. Slash is from Guns N' Roses.
Yes. Different era.
I'll
different
stop.
time, dude.
Yeah.
So I got all the Rage records and I put them on my wall. And I was like, it'd be awesome if I could just listen to them. So my old man gave me a old record player of his.
Yeah.
And it started this slow burn into.
Kind of like that scotch. It's slow,
Yeah, the slow warm.
Yeah.
The warm
the
tones.
vinyl. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you should drink
vinyl,
scotch
man.
while you listen to vinyl.
I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
Vinyl is great. It's fun. It's like opening a CD, but since CDs aren't cool anymore, you gotta.
It's
revert
too
back,
electronic,
you
right?
know?
Like there's too much laser. Like here you got a needle. It's like tattoo art.
It's very. It's very manual.
Very man.
Yeah.
You will.
It is annoying to like have to get up every 2 songs to
like reset
flip
it.
the.
How do you
record
know where
over.
to put it on there to find out where the song starts? Are there marks?
Well, typically I don't like start in the middle of like I'll start.
Oh,
at the
you'll
very
start at
edge
one
and
and
listen
then-
to the whole thing.
You'll get the what is it? The long play or whatever.
Yeah.
You'll get them deep tracks.
I like to listen to all the tracks, so I only buy records of albums that I know I'm gonna listen to.
What kind of
the whole
speakers
thing.
are you playing it on?
What do I have? I have like Bosch speakers.
Yeah.
I think
You
they're.
feel like you need to upgrade them, or
Not for me, Like I can't get super
how
loud.
many speakers?
I have 2 speakers.
Okay, so you do have the
Yes.
proper stereo setup. Do you have a
Yes.
subwoofer?
I don't.
Subwoofer?
Yeah, I don't.
That's what I call them. I call them subwoofers.
Yeah, I don't have a subwoofer.
Subwoofer.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't have a subwoofer.
Okay, whatever.
But the setup I have is great. I have
But there's
like
plenty of
some-
bass from your 2 speakers, the
Sure.
towers.
Yeah, no, they're just like
Bookshelf.
bookshelf. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm an audiophile. That doesn't involve children. Don't worry. Just so that people are listening. That's why I'm asking such detailed questions about his speakers, because
Yes.
I know a lot about that stuff. So I'll say I'm a master of audio,
Mm-hmm.
but not of records, because I have no idea. I need a record player. So what
Yeah.
brand record player do you have?
It is an 80s Techniques.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a big deal to have an 80s one versus like say a more modern?
I feel like you just need to have one that the motor works.
Yeah, that actually works,
That
and the
works.
needle's not like broken.
Right. So, and you can replace the needles, and
Yeah,
they
I
have
just
different
buy
needles.
a new one.
I mean, yeah, of course.
You
You get the best one.
It's
I
either
get
a
the
bottle of
like
scotch
little
or like a third of a
$10
record
needle,
player.
and
No, it's the other way around.
but they have like needles that are hundreds of dollars.
Wait, hundreds a dollar? I love this.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of spending more.
Yeah, you can get really like nasty about it. As nasty
That's
as I
pretty
get
cool.
is like I like the 180 gram vinyls.
Okay, so like feed your children or get a new vinyl, right?
Well, I mean they're only typically
They're small
$25.
children. Yes, small children.
$25.
Oh, okay. So
That's
it's not
not-
that big of a deal.
Yeah, and most stuff is coming out on at least the stuff I listen to is coming out on 180.
180 versus 360, 90.
So
20.
they have like the super audiophile ones because
Yeah.
it's basically just
Tell
the
me about
weight
that.
of the.
Yeah, it's thick, right?
Yeah, it's a lot thicker.
Thick
so
as a brick, just like that Jethro Tull.
They have like 220s. I think I've seen is the highest I've seen.
I like that.
I don't know what the typical record was like from, I couldn't tell you what my ELO record. grade
Oh yeah,
was.
Fire on High.
I think it was. I think it's just the classics.
Oh, because Fire on High, you play it backwards,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get the devil music, and it starts becoming something
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
It's
I
the
never
one with
listened to
Evil
it.
Woman on it.
Oh yeah, they have Evil Woman. They're like the original band that would try to make words up. No, that was, oh crap, that other guy, who Peter Frampton.
Okay.
he would like
It
have
was
words.
terrible.
He'd have words on his guitar, but ELO is the Electric Light Orchestra.
Yes, correct.
It's for those that don't know. Evil Woman is one of their songs, but if you really like ELO, you'll like Fire on High because it's just like there's no words except for the devil worship in the middle of it. like it
I
sounds
am
like
unaware of
it
this.
sounds like The Exorcist,
Okay.
and it's just like random people going, and it's weird, and then they're talking backwards, and I don't know how to do that, and it's weird.
Right.
But I'm really excited about it because I love it because it's like you can jam out to Fire on High.
Okay.
So if you're not digging the podcast, switch over ELO Fire on High. Maybe come back. Maybe this will be more interesting to you.
Probably
Drink
not.
some scotch.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Like we haven't drank alcohol during the podcast. This is the first time.
Oh, this is the first time?
Yeah,
Great.
so,
I'm glad
you
I
know,
could.
Popping that cherry, you know.
Wow. Yeah.
See, I probably wouldn't have said that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
This is
trying.
supposed to- I think you said once this was a family show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You
sure
said
I've
that
like
once.
got like some of my listeners are. I think I have a niece that's actually
My
a
initial
listener.
plan was to come in and just say fuck as many times
Well, you
as
still said
possible.
it. I mean,
That way you would have to learn how to edit
Oh,
it
like,
out. Like with
you
the beep.
bleep it. Okay.
Right. But
Yeah, we can-
maybe I'll just do like 4 of them.
Okay, we'll do like a hee haw, you know, like
Yeah,
because that's cool.
that's better than the beep.
Yeah, it's pretty weak. It could be like SpongeBob and a dolphin noises.
Okay.
There's a SpongeBob episode where every time they say this word, but they never tell you what the word is, they just have like dolphin chirping. And it's the whole episode, and they're just dolphin chirping the whole time, and then people are freaking out because they keep saying it. Good show.
Yeah, no, a great show.
No, I mean, we don't have to talk about SpongeBob because we're already in agreement. I just want to get one thing understood:
Yes,
that there are higher quality vinyls. Some of them are thicker.
yes.
As long as your record player works, it's good, and you don't. There's nothing about 2 turntables and a microphone.
No, you don't need any of that.
Okay.
I think if you're a DJ, perhaps.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a DJ. I'm
No.
more of a, an EJ.
I just miss the days of CDs.
Evan Jackie.
Great.
Didn't really make sense. Yeah, that was another terrible joke.
If you can call
This
it
is horrible.
This is gonna be awesome because you're gonna learn how to edit.
No, I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to go straight through. This is going to be like that Scotch. You're going to have to feel the whole burn all the way
that.
through.
There's no burn.
There's no
The
burn.
burn is less. It's more of like a warm blanket on your
Yeah, now it
on
feels.
your esophagus.
So is it still a $4 gallon of like whatever, or is it like a?
the shell unleaded?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's super unleaded.
Oh, it
Unleaded.
upgraded to super unleaded.
Yeah, we've upgraded.
And I even put our dog to sleep. That's embarrassing.
Diesel.
All right. Well, we talked about vinyl. Do you listen to metal music on vinyl?
I do, of course I do.
Oh, okay. It actually works.
It does work.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, is it preferred?
Does it sound good?
I mean, it's not as good as the live thing.
That's not true. Live music isn't.
You're not a fan?
Recorded live music is typically not like. I don't know. I'm not into it as much.
That's true because they kind of screw it up.
Well, I don't like the audience noise.
Yeah, and who
I
likes an audience? I mean,
can't
if you could have live music and you're the only one there,
That's me. With
Yeah, that's
all my
cool.
other vinyl.
that's what
records.
it's like drinking scotch.
Right.
Drinking scotch with a record player while you're listening to metal.
I'm gonna do that.
That's exactly what it's like. I mean, any scotch. It could be
Name
You
a
know,
shitty one.
a $2,000, 30-year aged.
Is there $2,000 scotches?
Oh, easily.
Easily?
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
What the hell is this life of privilege you guys lead?
Do we have a $2,000 one?
You
No.
look at it though.
No, it's either jewelry or scotch.
You
We
look
chose
at it
scotch.
on the internet and be like, this might be something. Maybe in a month.
Yeah, so I either get her a ring or I get her scotch.
It's really sweet.
I don't know. I didn't actually tell her that was an either or thing. So
Yeah,
now she's
I
gonna.
didn't know that.
Yeah, now she's like, wait a minute, you're
Aw.
cheap.
I didn't get a pick.
Yeah, that's probably. Can we edit that out?
No.
You can't erase
I didn't
that.
know
Yeah, this-
that coworkers were allowed to,
What?
canoodle.
Canoodle? Wait,
Yeah.
what about coworkers?
Evan and Peaches.
Oh, everybody
Cause
knows
those
we're
are-
married.
Do they?
Yeah,
They
isn't
do
that?
now.
Yeah, isn't that a thing?
I don't
We're
know.
married, right? Even in public?
Do you not know?
Well, I know we're really married, but I mean, do people know that, or do they think that you're like, you know, maybe people who know me don't even know that you're actually my wife, and then they're like, "Who's this Peaches person? She sounds like it sounds like a, you know, like maybe like a stripper name or something."
I mean, it's something else.
And then all of a sudden they're like, "He's doing the podcast."
It is.
Man, this is probably my worst episode. What am I doing?
You're doing
Nobody
great.
knows.
Am I okay? Because I'm getting paranoid. It must be the Cooper's Crows.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the alcohol I'm drinking. It's not some other crazy thing I'm talking about. But Jameson Cooper's Crows is really classic. I'm just letting you guys know.
Thank you.
It's no Duncan Taylor Glen Moray.
It's not.
I can tell because you're like super chill. All right, so metal music, you have all these different flavors of it. So you were talking about your favorites, which are doom and gangster rap.
I mean, they're not. You know, I like a lot of different of the genres.
Yeah,
I like doom, and I like
your metal comes in all shapes and sizes.
Sure. I don't.
That's good.
I don't discriminate usually. I'm not
Yeah.
super into like black metal, or I'm not super into like I don't know, pirate metal.
Pirate metal is that
Pirate
like have a
metal
lot of
is a
R
real thing.
like people are
Yeah.
like R, yeah,
Yeah.
yar and R.
Yeah, and they sing about drinking and whores and all that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're not a big fan of that, but I did come across, I believe it's called Cattle Decapitation.
Yeah, Cattle Decap is nasty.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cattle Decap for those that are
Yeah.
indoctrinated into it. They're not about decapitating cattle, right?
No, they originally started, and they still, I think two of them still subscribe to veganism.
But are they like militant veganists?
Um,
I mean, one of
they
their
talk about it in interviews, but they don't.
right.
They're
They're
they
all
sing
they're all
about
screaming.
anti.
They're all screaming no scrum.
I don't know about that. I don't know if they, you know, invest in, you know, different ideals.
Well, I mean, so one of their records is called the Anthropocene Extinction.
Right. So they started with veganism, and then it kind of moved to this idea of the
of like the extinction of the human race.
Well, the human interaction with the environment and whatnot.
So what is like
It's
a
where
lyric?
it changes for the worse.
Yeah,
right?
what's a lyric that we get like something that they
Oh
say
wow.
like what's a good lyric that really sums up Cattle Decap like I was about to do a metal type sound but I realized that I can't
Right.
like,
Right.
that kind of hurts
It sounded like you actually burped.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
No, it's like no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm getting stage fright.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
I'm not gonna do the death metal voice.
Oh, you can just say it
Now.
like I do, spoken word.
Like that one of their songs off of Monolith is Jesus is suicide. Yeah.
I was in the middle of drinking that, and
Yeah.
then Jesus' suicide came
They
out.
also have a song. It's a piece of defecating meat. Yeah.
That sounds tasty. Is it
that
grilled
these-
or
Yeah,
steamed?
the defecation or the actual.
I don't
meat,
know what they're even
or
talking
The
about.
poop.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, I guess that's art.
Yeah.
If you can throw
the
poo on a
songs are
wall,
great.
it's art. You know,
They're
it's
composed in with a classical flair.
yeah. I have a serious question for you. I
Sure.
don't know if you want to answer,
Okay.
but what is your preference? A gas grill or a charcoal grill?
My preference is a charcoal grill
Okay.
because a gas grill is a stove.
That's right. You know what? And it was kind of a trick question. I was.
It was a trick question.
Because there's only one answer,
Yeah.
and that is a charcoal grill, because that's manly. And women that can grill charcoal, Peaches can do it. She's very manly when she does it, but she does it very womanly at the same time. It's a womanly, manly
Call me
type thing.
manly.
I did not call
I
you
don't think I
manly.
like that.
Crap. Now I gotta edit this out. No, it's just there's something about the charcoal. What kind of how was that steak?
The steak was really good. The life of privilege in this house, I can't get over it. The steak what $25. You have to pronounce the name.
Wagyu or Wagyu.
Yeah, so I.
Yeah, if anybody's heard of that,
Yeah.
don't worry, I didn't get any for myself. I like to keep my humble beginnings, get my USDA choice,
No, it was a really good steak.
Yeah.
No complaints at all.
You tried to trim off the fat. I mean,
I tried to chew the fat, like we're doing right now.
yeah, I was going to skip next to horror films
Sure.
because I feel like, people might not, they got what they needed out of metal, which was Cattle Decapitation. I'm going to go straight to keto.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
Because you didn't want to eat the fat on your steak.
So I am still, like when you've been brainwashed your whole life.
Yeah, your whole life.
Your whole life is everybody's telling you don't eat the fat.
Yeah.
Fat makes you fat.
Yeah, fat makes you fat,
low-fat
right?
yogurt, low-fat milk.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Exactly,
Margarine.
Urine.
So it's a process.
Yeah, you just went through that.
Yeah, just went right past it.
Yeah, it's fat free too. Urine's fat free.
Didn't know that.
I think it is. I have
You have no idea.
I really don't. I just know it's got toxins in it.
So I know that. So it's hard for me. It is a mental,
Right,
because when I cut
just
a
wanna
steak, man, I just put the
You
meat.
just want to put Miracle Whip on it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure
Low
you do.
fat.
You wanna do a Trumpian steak? You wanna put some ketchup on there, some carbs?
I don't want to put
Some
any
refined
ketchup on there.
sugars?
No.
That's what he does, though. He literally eats a steak with ketchup.
That guy. I don't want to talk about him today.
It's okay. You know what? Drink that scotch and you'll feel better. It's all right.
Yeah.
But so keto. If anybody doesn't know what keto is, it's a health craze fad where people.
It's not a fad, dude. It's a lifestyle.
All right, it's a lifestyle.
Keto life.
Sorry,
All right.
keto life. It's where you don't eat any sugar, and the idea is that when you don't have any sugar, you don't have anything for your body to burn, but the fat in your body, and your body has to switch from burning the sugar to burning the fat, which then makes you not fat.
Right.
Because
Basically.
eating fat makes you not fat.
It's not just sugar, but it's carbs and.
Oh yeah,
in
carbs,
general.
carbohydrates,
Right.
not sugar.
So you
'cause-
wouldn't be eating rice or
Right, which I do.
beans or
Yeah, and I do. I'm not keto,
You know.
but
ice cream.
I'm on a high fat diet.
Right.
I've noticed that it's been doing me well.
Okay.
I've lost 13 pounds.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I like to be told congratulations.
Yeah, no.
That's why I added 3 pounds. Like, I really have only lost 10. And I
Great.
said that last show.
Oh, you lost 10.
Yeah,
As of the last show,
I
you
haven't
lost
lost
10.
any weight because I haven't done anything.
Will you drink half a gallon of chocolate milk at dinner?
No, that's
Every night.
wholesome goodness.
That
Chocolate,
giant glass of chocolate milk was disturbing
I could probably drink a
for a
gallon.
30-year-old man
31.
to be drinking.
Yeah. 31 years old. I'm experienced. And,
And how Ms. Peaches brought it to you
yeah.
and set it down and
Yeah,
was
that
like,
was very,
"This, I do this every day."
It was probably it was a tradition unlike any other, just like the Masters. But
Yeah.
I just, stealing quotes. Do I have to pay for that?
I mean, I think you're okay. No one's listening to this.
That's true. That's terrible. Gosh darn it. But yeah, we're talking about keto and have you ever gone through what's called ketosis, where your body does that shift?
Yeah,
Where
I
you
feel like
switch
I
gears,
have.
so to speak.
I bought the strips to like piss on, and I peed on them.
So you have to take a pregnancy test.
Basically, well, if you want to know if you're in ketosis
If you're pregnant.
or not, it's like the
So,
shitty.
so it's
way-
like, am I pregnant or am I not pregnant? Let me pee on this.
Right.
Oh, and there's blood in my pee. Is that a big deal?
Well, you don't like. It says on the bottle, don't
'Cause that
pee
happens
blood
too.
on this.
Don't pee blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've had. Don't worry about it.
Okay, just take it easy.
I do. I'm gluten free.
Right. So I pee on these strips to find out how many ketones are flip flapping in your
Flip flapping in your yik
In
yak.
your,
You know what I mean? Your dingus.
bloodstream
Oh, your bloodstream,
or
not
in your
dingus.
pee.
What was that? Was that a wow?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that certain words just sound like you know what.
Yeah, but he's trying to explain it.
No, I know. In the middle of him
Explain
explaining,
it
I'm just
wrong.
saying, like, if you hear the word dingus, what do you think of?
Fucking dick.
Yeah, exactly. Donger.
Yeah, donger. Donger is a good one.
Donger. Like a flip flap. You know what I mean? If you,
No, I never refer to it as the flip flap.
the yik yak,
Flip flap is something like
patty whack.
when you're Procrastinating. You're flip flopping.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
There you go.
But dingus.
Donger, sure.
What about Diglett?
That's
That's a Pokemon, by the way.
Okay, that's.
But that
makes
you ever
sense.
seen it?
Does it look like a
Yeah,
schlong?
yeah.
Okay,
And if you send somebody a picture of a Diglett, you sent them a Diglett pic.
that's funny.
Like it's a Pokemon though.
Mm-hmm.
Like sending people Diglett pics.
Anyway,
I have yet to come across this. It's not the Diglets are not in the starter packs that
Oh yeah.
my
You,
daughter.
you gotta
has.
earn a Diglett.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
Yeah.
just because
And
they're
then if
part
you
of
have-
the original 150.
Exactly, it's part of the original 150.
Oh.
You know what it's
Sun
like?
and Moon, dude.
You know what they evolve into, right?
I
A
don't-
Doug Trio. It's just 3
I
Diglets
was
just
gonna say
sticking to the ground.
Donglet. Yeah,
It's like a giant Diglett party.
they don't evolve into a Donglet.
No, it should be a Donglet. Like a Tridong. Tridong. Tridong would be a cool name for a
Yeah.
Pokemon. Quaddong. Quaddong.
For sure.
Anyway, as you were saying, so you're checking the ketones, and
Yeah.
you're peeing on the strip.
And
you know.
I've never been in ketosis.
No.
No, or past it, or it's really depressing. So now I am
I tried to get you there
full
today.
balls in on
It's pretty.
yeah, I
pretty
am
deep.
balls in. No little carbs from greens, and that's it.
Yeah, of
That's it.
course.
Because I cheated, man. Like my kids
Yeah.
left me.
Oh yeah, his kids left him. He's never
Right,
gonna
so I
see
had
him
some
again.
like ice cream with them. Like I want to have a good time.
So you have 2 daughters.
I do.
I have a daughter.
Yes,
we have a daughter.
congratulations. Happy
Now that
Father's
people
Day.
know. Oh yeah, happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you.
We have a daughter. Not me and you.
We have a daughter.
Me and Peaches.
My 2 dads.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it's not weird. I mean, it's not weird, but I mean, it'd be weird if like 2 straight guys were 2 dads. You know?
You are 2 dads.
We are 2 dads.
God, you know what I'm saying?
My 2 dads.
Is that a song?
I feel like it is.
You know what? If it's not, we can record it after this.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, having 2 daughters, it's a lot of work. You know, like with, you know, you
It's
being
terrifying. I hate it.
you being away all the time and listening to metal music in the basement.
Yeah, I completely
Do you let them
ignore
listen
everyone.
with you?
So fun fact. I feel bad because when Ruby was a baby,
Yeah.
I would listen to just not like I just listened to metal all the time.
Yeah.
And so when she would ever, when she would ever have like some neurotic episode or whatever, just like being a crazy child,
Yeah.
I felt like it
That
was
means
because
like thinking, right? Like she's like exploring the world.
no,
You're
like
using
she
big
should-
words for me.
No, like she's acting like a crazy child does.
She's having
Oh.
a tantrum.
Tantrum.
Tantrum. Oh, okay.
She's
I wasn't
acting
even
neurotic
going
about
there.
the like covers on the bed.
Oh, like me
you
with
know,
like OCD.
It's weird stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's possible that I gave that to her by listening to
That's pretty cool. And
crazy metal all the time.
you know, and she listens to this, and
She hates it though now, so like and she's fine. So
Yeah,
don't
well,
think
I mean,
there's a
maybe it's
problem with
maybe it'll calm
that.
her.
It's something
and soothe
that I
her.
worry about occasionally.
And your other
Like
daughter, you didn't
when
do
no
this
one's
to?
around, like now. These are the things I think about. Like, how bad did I
Like
fuck Ruby?
how did you fail your family?
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good thing to think
Happy
about.
Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's depressing.
Yeah,
No
it
child-
is.
no-
It is depressing.
No child left behind.
I
man.
feel like every parent thinks that though. When
I
their
don't.
children are away, they feel they miss them, so they're like, "Oh, what did I do wrong?" And all this other stuff. Like you're just sad. So.
I'm flooded with sadness and depression all the time.
Good
about
thing
my
you're
kids.
drinking now. And
I
that's
cry at NPR episodes.
good. NPR episodes.
You know, just like NPR stories.
Yeah, who's your favorite NPR person?
My favorite NPR personality
Yeah,
might be Terry Gross.
Terry Gross.
Yeah, it might
She's
be.
pretty
I also
awesome.
like Stevens Keep.
Stevens Keep.
I don't think it's Stevens Keep.
Oh, I thought that was like a cool name, like
Steve
Stevens
Inskeep.
Inskeep.
Yeah, as in like
Ooh.
Innskeeper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
why.
he's pretty
See, that's
great, too.
confusing because it's like there's no drop off between like Steve Inskeep, like so it all sounds together.
Stevens
That's why
Keep.
Christopher Hitchens never liked being called Chris Hitchens
Okay.
because he'd be like, it's stupid.
Right. Okay.
So maybe he should be Steven Inskeep.
Yeah, you can. He's on Twitter. You can hit him up.
I could probably tell him.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So yeah, I cry. I cry a lot.
Do you cry outwardly or is it inwardly? Can people see it?
People can see it
That's terrible.
in my car, typically.
While you're vaping?
No, that's not really a thing.
Wait, you don't vape?
Not so much anymore.
No way.
Yeah.
You cut back on vaping
hmm
because you felt like it was taking you away from your family.
No, just because it's
Probably unhealthy.
stupid. Yeah.
Because it's like I'm just going outside to breathe this like heated
Yeah.
up air.
I do like vaping.
I know. I'm saying
Yeah.
like maybe to the extent that you were. So you're saying
No,
that like
I don't
you're not like
you can't
hotboxing your
vape.
car anymore and
Yeah.
vape.
No,
I mean, you still vape a little.
a little bit.
I mean, it's like alcohol. You don't want to overdo it.
Sure.
What did your grandma say that, or no? That was Justin's grandma, but I'm sure your grandma said much the same. You know,
About
a little
alcohol?
of this, a little of that.
Yeah, she was a fan
Yeah.
of the.
Oh, okay. Sore
she
subject,
was,
maybe.
Nah, well, rest in peace, Grandma.
Yeah, rest in peace, Granny.
There you go.
You know, she may have liked it too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you figure
She's
you
a
have
good
to.
lady.
She must not have liked Scotch though if she didn't pass that on to you.
Honestly, I don't think I ever I ever saw her drink anything.
She just had it in like her like
Unless it was like cough
apple,
syrup.
her apple juice
Maybe.
may have been.
She would just drink Pepsi constantly.
That sounds super awesome.
Yeah. She
I have a
was
cousin that
diabetic.
just drinks Diet Pepsi all the time. Or is it Diet Coke?
It's Diet Coke.
Don't worry, Ambo. You're going to be interviewed one day. We're going to hear this. No, you don't even listen to this show? Why am I pretending to talk to you? All right, sorry. If she listens, then she'll probably tell me that I'm a jerk.
Okay.
But anyway,
She sounds nice.
yeah, I probably shouldn't be calling out my individual listeners. Our individual listeners. See, I'm so egotistical.
That's okay.
Thinking it's my show.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about horror films? I see you have I can't let anybody know, but if you're curious as to what t-shirt he's wearing, it's the one where Dr. Loomis looks like Cyclops.
Yeah. Well, it's just the way it's shaded.
Just the way it's
Not
shaded.
a Cyclops.
Who is Dr. Loomis?
Dr. Loomis is the greatest protagonist in cinema ever.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
I think you're wrong, but
100% true.
Shh. Shh. Sorry. I'm just trying to be a parent.
Well,
These
just-
interruptions are normal, you know?
Mhm.
But you said he's the number one protagonist in all of cinema?
Yeah, for sure.
Even better than Ash Carter or whatever his name? No, that's the name of the defense secretary.
Nice.
Ashley Williams?
What are you talking about from Evil Dead?
Oh, yeah. Bruce Campbell?
I mean, he's great. There's a lot of greats, but you can't be the greatest.
Hail to the king, baby. That's what he said.
You know,
He's pretty classy. He's got a really strong chin.
he does.
And probably is top two. He's in the top two with Dr. Loomis.
Oh wow,
I think,
that's
yeah.
a bold statement. So
Yeah. He sacrificed his hand.
I mean, I would probably put like Ripley over.
Ripley from Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Yes.
Like the Wax Museum guy?
No.
Oh.
From Alien Man.
Oh, the talented Mr. Ripley?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No,
That's
Ripley.
another. Are you talking about Sigourney Weaver?
I am talking about Sigourney Weaver.
Okay.
She's fantastic. I might get her tattooed on
She
my
was
body
really
next.
good. Oh, okay. Yeah, just get it right there.
Dr. Loomis is tattooed on my body.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
how amazing he is.
Where?
On my shoulder.
On your shoulder. Okay.
Mhm.
You have any other tattoos?
I have a bass clef and then some weird.
Bass clef. Is that a musical instrument? I'm not very familiar.
It's not. It's a notation.
Oh, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
thing that looks like an ampersand?
Yes.
That's how people like me who have no idea what music is,
Okay.
except for what it sounds like.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks like an ampersand.
Okay.
You have a bass clef?
Yeah, and I also have a like a skull. It didn't really turn out the way I wanted it
Oh,
to.
okay. Yeah.
But I have like a skull thing on my ribs.
You know, Peaches is an artist.
Yeah. I had asked you one other time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
To
And,
see
and
if she would
probably
draw
when she gets
my
back here,
idea.
she's doing the parenting thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when she gets back here, we'll talk about, maybe conceptualizing, art.
Right.
Put it right on the chest.
I don't know
like
how much I would be able to speak to that, but
no, you're not gonna get any more tattoos.
no, I have a date in like September.
Oh yeah.
It'll
Well, is this
be-
one of those bougie guys where it's like, I'm only available this day. If you don't show up, you're gonna have to wait another year.
Yes.
Does he talk like that?
No.
That'd be pretty cool if he did.
He's actually a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't like too talkative, but he was like he said enough.
So he's nothing like me.
Right. Yeah, he's not bald. He's not. He has a really long beard, like, and it looks soft. Like you want to.
He's super
Like,
attractive too.
No, I wouldn't say
He
that.
doesn't look anything like Danny DeVito,
No.
because apparently I do. I'm still.
He's got a really soft looking beard. I didn't actually touch it, but it looks touchable.
Yeah, mine's a little coarse.
Yeah.
Kind of coarse. No, come on.
Yeah.
This is bad.
You're gonna learn how to edit this one, dude. This is gonna be your best podcast.
No, it's not.
You're gonna edit it.
No,
It's
I
gonna
got a dog that's barking.
be. You got kid sounds.
Got
you
kid sounds. I mean, who knows what's going on? This phone is so good; it can pick up every single noise. It probably can pick up my dog breathing. You know, I mean, I'm sure it can. I blame Peaches for this. She put him on the post.
Mhm.
Put him on the post. He's gonna bark immediately.
Why is he not allowed to just walk around?
Because he's gonna make noises
I was
and run
wondering
into the
the same
table.
thing.
Oh, okay. Because
You
he
can
seems
just
like he's fine.
Lily's eating now.
See,
Never mind.
now the child's eating.
Mhm.
He has no self-control, just like his father.
Hey, baby.
Who's
I mean-
his father?
I'm his father.
Oh, okay.
Because when you adopt a dog, you become.
Oh, yeah. You know how I feel about
You're
pets.
a huge fan. So what do you think about pets? You're a big fan of them?
No,
No?
no. I think pets are terrible.
Yeah.
Like top 5 worst things, probably.
Yeah. I mean, how else are you gonna get pee stains on your carpet?
I mean, you can avoid all that.
You know what the best is? When they just defecate in front of you, when you're eating food and they're just like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Bruce, and I gotta edit that out too. No, stop.
It's a sneeze.
Ah, Bruce.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I named my dog Bruce because that's a cool name. Named after Bruce Campbell. Did I say that in the first episode?
Perhaps.
I don't want to repeat myself.
Mm.
I had some other topics I want to talk to you about, but I think we haven't really touched on your horror film. So, like, how many horror T-shirts do you have?
25?
And you work in what would be considered a business casual environment. Like you
I
work,
do.
like the person that sits next to you. What do they wear?
Polo shirts.
Oh, polo shirts.
Often pink
Oh, okay.
polo shirts.
That's
It's a
pretty-
man
Yeah.
that I sit next to, and he's wearing pink
Anybody
polo
in
shirts.
your
Which
work
I'm not
center?
against.
No,
but
it's
just
totally
not for
cool.
me.
You're not confident. I got you.
Okay.
Anybody in your section or of your work ever wear like a suit?
Not typically.
Not typically, but it does happen from time to time.
Sure, for sure.
And what do you wear?
I wear a black T-shirt with jeans, and usually Vans or perhaps Pumas.
Or Chucks?
I don't subscribe to the Chucks.
Okay.
BS.
You're not a
They're
Chucker.
uncomfortable, man.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you
I
got.
think that depends on the size of your feet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have the wrong size feet
Yeah,
for
yeah.
comfortable Chucks because they're uncomfortable.
No, I got you. So you wear a black T-shirt, and it's just a black T-shirt. What's on this T-shirt?
Typically, it's one of two things.
One of two things,
Yeah, they are horror films that I
right?
like.
Or a metal band, right?
Or a metal band that I like. Yeah.
So in this business casual environment,
Yeah.
you skipped one thing. You usually wear a baseball hat.
I do wear a baseball hat.
Yeah, so that's
Usually.
and it. What about the frayed one? Do you still wear the skins cap?
I do have the Skins one that was like got run over and had oil stains on it. And I love that hat. That hat fit me like, oh man, like.
And you're
When
not.
you put it on, you just used to say, I'm ready for the
Let's
day.
just point this out. You're not in like an entry level position. You're kind of respected.
I don't,
Or
I
do
don't
people
know.
just walk over you?
No, people are.
They respect you because
Sure.
you respect the man. You don't judge the horror
Right.
shirts.
Yeah, I still get judged
Do you,
frequently.
do you feel like people just look at you like I
They
can't
look at
believe
me
you wear
like
that?
I'm 14 years old. And they're like, why?
That takes some confidence, though. I mean, to
I
dress.
just want to be comfortable, man.
Because you wore that
that's
to
it.
work today, the Loomis
I did,
Cyclops shirt.
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like I wore the same.
There's a
colors.
couple of shirts that I won't wear
Oh,
to
okay.
work because they depict what I would
Gratuitous
consider
violence?
too much.
Yeah. So I have an Army of Darkness shirt that says "Hello, my name is Ash Housewares" and has blood all over it.
Okay.
Is that an example of a shirt you wouldn't wear to work?
I would probably wear that to work.
Oh, you would.
Yeah, because I have shirts that have, like, I have the Cattle Decap
Oh
albums
yeah,
shirts.
it's literally got decapitated cattle on it.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the line is, for me, probably a little
It's a
further
little-
than
yeah.
most people. But
I got you. And you're definitely treading on the path less taken.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. I just want to be comfortable, man. That's
No,
it.
and you know what? It's important that we don't conform to whatever
Yeah, it's not so
society
much
says.
about that anymore.
It's not. You
Because
just
I'm
don't
not
care.
17.
You just don't care.
I don't care. I don't care about clothes in
That's cool.
a way that other people do. I want to be comfortable, and I want my shit to be clean.
Okay.
I want clean clothes.
Yeah, so you're not wearing dirty tees. I mean, there's a difference between being like grunge and like not washing your hair,
Right.
and then wearing some crummy T-shirt. And your instance,
I always
you're-
smell nice,
Yeah,
typically.
that's good.
You know, my shoes look pretty good sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
But my
you have
jeans-
dressed up before. It just usually
I
is.
have, yeah.
I mean, it's still probably
Yeah.
whatever. You're still finding a way not to conform totally, right?
I mean,
Like when you dress up, are you like wearing suit and tie, or are you?
Yeah. If I dress up, like, that's what.
Okay.
Well,
you
I don't
will-
do suit and tie. I'll do slacks and tie.
slacks and tie.
But I also like to have fun with it.
So you
With purple
do like
shirt.
a skinny tie.
I do skinny ties.
I can't do a skinny tie.
Yeah.
You know,
If
I'm
you do
too
a fat tie,
I have
like,
too
you're
much
just-
girth. You know,
You're
I'm a
saying
strong
that
man.
you're old.
No, I'm a strong man.
You're out of. You know,
I get a big knot, big wide tie, shows power, dominance.
a power tie.
Take over the room.
With your tie.
Yeah, I take them with my tie. People look at me and they're like, "Look at that guy with the big tie." Yeah, that's what they say. But so I'm glad that everybody knows that you're a big fan of horror films.
Yeah, people who know me do.
You know, your metal music, your vinyl.
Yeah, all that.
Let's get to some things that were bothering me, and I want to know what you're thinking about it.
Yeah, sure.
Did you hear about coconut oil? What? Coconut oil.
How it's bad for you?
Yeah, it's bad for you.
Sure.
You know who was the reason that all this happened?
I don't.
The American Heart Association went through some compiled records and then just said coconut oil is bad for you.
Mm.
It might be as bad for you as it's actually worse for you than butter. Which, by the way, is butter bad for you?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you're not going to eat a stick of butter, but putting butter on your
You
food
could.
is better than putting margarine on your food.
Yeah, for sure.
But so the American Heart Association, they're my least favorite organization. You know, this is what happened to me. We were at Walgreens. We were buying necessities, and I don't know, what were we getting? Like probably a bunch of things
Necessities.
with sugar in it because had family visiting, and
Okay.
you let go a little bit when you see family, see buy candy and stuff
Yeah.
like that, especially for the kids.
That life, you know.
Yeah, So buy these things, and then all of a sudden it's like they ring you up and it's like, all right, it's gonna be $33. So naturally I'm like, all right, They asked me, would you like to donate? And I said, sure, $2, because I want it to be $35. And then I said that they put it in, and then they're like, and I was like, who did I just donate to? And they're like, the American Heart Association. I was like, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, can you take that $2 back? Can you please refund it? I don't want to. And they're like, no, I'd have to get a manager. And I'm like, do I really want to hold up the line? There's like 5 people behind me.
No.
Do I want to hold up the line because I accidentally donated to a terrorist organization?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I felt. It was like, would you like to donate to Hamas?
And you
wanna donate to
accidentally said
Al-Qaeda?
yes.
You want to donate to the American Heart Association?
I think that's a little hostile.
You think it is?
But they've been killing kids and
They've been killing kids with sugar for the longest time.
for years.
Longest time, giving
For
kids.
years.
You know, we were
Bad
talking
science, dude.
about getting people fat.
Yeah.
The American Heart Association makes you fat. That's
I think people make themselves fat.
well, they do. You're right. You know what, Peaches?
Personal accountability.
Personal accountability and American Heart Association. I'll just say this: they've been the part. You're talking about it. Low fat diets.
Yeah.
They were
That's-
advocating for
for
low
sure.
fat for the longest time,
Yeah.
wanting you to eat more low fat, which means fat free
Eating
yogurt.
grains, eating corn, potatoes,
Okay,
bread.
those are my favorite things.
Come on, they're
I like
everybody's
potatoes.
favorite things.
And corn.
No.
I don't.
They're not
I don't like
everybody's
corn.
favorite things.
You know, I don't like corn because your body doesn't
like
digest
Coke?
it, and I don't like seeing that
Like
on the way
soda
out.
pop?
You guys didn't hear that. I don't like seeing corn on the way out.
So you had to repeat it because we didn't.
Well, maybe the people listening didn't hear it either.
They heard it.
They heard it twice.
It's gross.
That's disgusting. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, I donated to the American Heart Association. It was a mistake. I can't take it back.
Mm-hmm.
I probably will have to
Pay it forward,
redeem
dude. Just
myself,
donate
yeah.
to something else.
The 12 people that listen to this episode that
Yeah.
make it this far, it's
Sure.
probably more like 2 or 3.
Okay.
And they probably will tell me as soon as they listen that, hey, I listened to that whole thing, what happened. They're going to tell me that the American Heart Association is a questionable organization.
Okay.
I will have convinced them just by my frustration with it.
Then
I know I haven't talked to you about politics, and I'm not going to talk to you about, your favorite person.
yeah, my favorite.
But I am concerned about the country. Do you think we're becoming the victim states of America?
Oh man. This is a serious question.
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
this
like
what
you
you're
think.
ending on?
Yeah,
What?
this is terrible to end on.
No, we
Yeah,
want
this
to.
is
We
like
want
a-
We gotta
This is
end
like
on a high
big.
note.
Yeah, this is like a
This
big
is too
conversation
big.
type of
This.
question.
Dude, this is gonna be
not-
great because you're gonna learn how to edit.
No, I'm not going to edit
You're
this.
gonna edit this.
There's no editing. It's
You
probably
need
going to
to
be up
edit
in the
this.
next 30 minutes.
You need to edit this.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
Why do I need to edit it?
Really?
No,
You'll
It's
listen to
long.
it
We've been
and you-
talking for an hour and a half.
If you edit it, I guarantee you'd probably get more listeners.
Ooh. What I was gonna
Besides-
do was I was gonna blast it on my Facebook page.
No way.
Yeah.
I could get
I'm
a
sure,
lot
but
of
you gotta-
listens.
you gotta
Yeah, he's
fucking-
only gonna do that if you edit it.
You have to
Ah,
fucking
son of
edit
a.
it.
You know what? It's going to take days.
It's gonna be fun though. You're gonna learn.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That'll be
and then you
better.
can edit for me when my podcast gets going.
Yeah. This is going to be a lot of work. I'm not sure if I'm capable, but I will try. I'll give you the college effort. Which
Okay,
means if I did talk
Like-
about victim states of America right now, I could just move it to the middle.
you could, but that's the finesse of editing, dude. You want to talk about good editing? You watch Halloween, 1978, dude.
Yeah?
Editing's phenomenal.
Is that the one with Kevin Bacon?
No,
That's Friday the 13th, isn't it?
it is.
I only know that because I
He
was
gets
listening.
the arrow through the throat. One of the
Yeah.
more famous kills for sure.
That's pretty cool. Why do horror movies hate black people?
That I can't answer.
It's kind of.
I don't know if it's
I
a
don't think
societal.
I don't think it's horror movies.
You
I
think it's just racial,
It's just all
discrimination?
movies,
Yeah.
except for like Tyler Perry movies.
Well, I mean, he hates black people in his.
He hates black people.
I mean,
I can't say that I've ever
some of
actually
them.
watched one. So.
I mean, like the ones that Medea tries to shoot.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure Medea hates them, and they happen to be black sometimes.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And let's talk about obesity.
Mm-hmm. 66% of Americans are overweight.
You know, that's a bunch of crap.
That's not.
Look at me.
That's real life.
I'm obese.
Yeah, you might be the 33% that's obese.
I am. I'm obese.
Yeah.
Do I look obese?
Uh,
Come on.
Our standards are skewed, man.
No, I mean, like you look at me, you're like.
You know, if when I
this
look
guy-
at you,
this
like
guy
I'm
looks
like,
like
you
he's
look
got a
like
problem.
you look like a dad.
Yeah, but do I look like an obese dad?
You don't look like the most obese person I've ever seen.
No, you said the most obese?
Yeah,
Do I look
there's
obese?
like 15 obese people that I walk by at work that are morbidly obese.
Okay, there's the woman that has to take a break down the hall. I mean,
Yes.
I get it. Like, that's obese. That's probably dangerous.
Yeah, that's morbidly obese. No, not you.
No, my organs just have a nice little coat around
But
them.
probably on the scale, if they did.
Would
the
I be
pinch,
obese or would I be overweight to you?
Eyeballing you,
Yeah, eyeball me. Yeah, you know it.
eyeballing you, I
Yeah.
would say that you're overweight.
Overweight? Thank you.
But
I've got big bones.
you have to get the pinch, man. The skin
Oh,
fold.
I'm considered normal.
You're not considered normal.
Yeah, I am. I'm considered normal. I'm the high end of normal. Not gonna lie. I've done the tape test and the pinch test, and
And you're normal?
I'm normal on the high end. Like I'm borderline. Need to tone it down a little.
Tone it down a little?
Yeah, but I'm not obese. I'm not a 34. You know what I mean? On the BMI, I'm a
So
34.
you're not normal. You're overweight.
Dude,
is what
put
you're
that in
saying.
your phone.
No,
and you're
no.
gonna find out. You don't have to. You don't get the pinch test. You just do it on your phone.
No, I mean I'm normal as in like like if
Like
you have
I'm
like
the normal, and for overweight people, I'm in the normal category.
no for overweight people I'd be in the less overweight. I'm barely
This
overweight
doesn't make any
if I'm
sense.
overweight.
So you're overweight.
If I am overweight,
You're overweight.
that's terrible.
You're overweight.
You're not obese. You're not
No.
morbidly obese.
No, for sure. You can.
But you're
walk
not
up
in
and
the
down
normal
stairs.
category.
I'm not what you want me to be.
No, you're not what people say you should be.
Are you people?
I'm a person, but I'm not the person saying that you should be this. I think you should just be
Thank
healthy.
you.
That's.
You
just
think I
be
should just be
healthy.
happy?
Healthy.
Healthy.
Oh, okay. I just don't like when my cheeks get, or like my cheeks. I didn't mean to say cheeks. My
Okay,
thighs.
nope. We're not even gonna go there.
I'm just saying when my thighs touch.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't know.
No, like when your thighs touch.
My thighs touch when I run.
No, I'm just saying like.
Wait,
If
do
you're
I look
standing-
overweight?
Isn't that what Spanx are for?
Yeah, I might need
Yeah.
Spanx, but no, seriously, like my thighs touch when I'm standing up, and then I'm like that. There's like an auto trigger in my head that says you need to start eating broccoli.
Okay.
You know.
I feel like I'm
You need to
overweight.
chill out a little bit. You need to stop being fat.
Okay.
And then my body does that, and then
Yeah, for some people it's like you reach a certain weight and you're like, oh,
their
you gotta go
thighs
back
may have
down.
touched already, and they're just like, that's cool.
Some people don't care. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. That's my evolutionary tactic right there.
Wait,
You know?
evolutionary tactic?
Evolutionary tactic. Glenn asked if he's fat. Does he look overweight? I don't think he looks overweight. He just doesn't look in shape.
Great.
You've got dad bod.
I don't have a fucking dad bod.
You're resting.
doing
You're
keto.
resting your undrinking scotch on your stomach. That is probably the definition of dad
I feel
bod
like
when you
that
use your
is
stomach as a
false.
cup holder.
Let me see.
I mean,
I am
Loomis's nose or
fat.
whatever that is, his chin,
Mm-hmm.
and then, so I mean, I think fitness is a construct.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And everybody's body is different, but there are so many people who are not me that say the BMI is rigged, but they really are fat.
Yeah.
They're just saying that because they don't want to say that they're fat.
Right. Vanity
Like-
sizing, dude.
Right, but me, I'm not fat.
Right.
Because BMI is rigged against me.
Sure.
Because I have giant forearms, giant calves,
You do.
which, maybe on one of these podcasts, maybe I'll take pictures of them, put them on
Oh, wow.
put them there.
Okay.
You have like newborn babies latching onto your legs. It's like walking around with those.
That's a good, yeah.
My calves are bigger than my neck.
It's weird. It looks like it's not supposed to be like
Yeah,
that.
it's a caricature.
My
of-
forearms are bigger than my biceps.
Yeah. It's weird. You have a weird body.
I have a very manly body. I'm gonna
Oh,
link.
that's not what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna link a
A
story
picture
about.
of Popeye.
No, not a picture of Popeye, but yes, if you think me, Popeye and Danny DeVito.
Like a fat
Had
Popeye.
a fat Popeye that looks like Danny DeVito,
Right. Yes.
bald.
Everybody's gonna know who you are.
Exactly. You'd be like, I saw that guy the other day. He was buying Wagyu steak and Scotch, 25 year. No, I'm gonna link a video if you want to look at the bottom. It's gonna be of something having to do with forearm strength. It's from Deadspin. I don't even know if Deadspin's a reputable source,
I honestly don't know.
but I read the article and it made me laugh. So I think you should read it too. I'm talking to the people.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
No.
Didn't I tell you to read it?
No.
No.
It's about forearms. Why the fuck would I read that?
I don't know.
It's more about people who work on their biceps as opposed to their forearms, thinking that they're strong, right? So
right. Yeah.
what determines real strength?
Yeah, so like the
Oh.
ability to grip something. So the problem was is that I'll be quick, but the problem was is that guys will just work their biceps and then just like think they're all swole, and then when it comes to like trying to do squats, they have to get that band to like strap to their wrist to be able to pick it up
Yeah.
because they friggin' have like super weak wrists
Yeah.
and weak grip. They can't do it. So really, they're supplementing a part of their body that's not strong enough, but they're pretending like it is, and then they do that. So like imagine if I was stuck underneath a car and you only worked your biceps and you didn't
Yeah.
have a strong grip, you wouldn't be able to lift the car because you don't have that band,
Mhm.
to help you out. It's not with you all the time. You need that strong grip.
Mhm.
So the guys like farmers and other people that work with their
But you didn't
hands,
take into account that I'm retarded, and I can have like
super
retard strength.
Yeah, that's I don't know if that's real.
It is,
Is that real?
or that like the crazy mom strength.
Mom strength, I think,
Yeah.
is the type of strength you're talking about, where moms are like, trying to save their child from some sort of
Right, and they lift a bus off
Peaches?
I
of.
think that's more like adrenaline, but also people who do drugs have a strength they don't have when they're not on.
So you're saying drugs are good?
No, what I'm saying is when you
Oh.
have certain chemicals in your body that are released, you're able to do or capable of doing things you wouldn't be able to do.
Right,
otherwise.
like this super soldier.
So
serum.
not necessarily doing drugs, but like naturally when chemicals are
Like
released.
steroids.
Naturally, without putting anything inside of you, stuff you already have inside of you is released.
I feel like you would have been done maybe a minute ago if I didn't keep saying stupid things.
I feel like that's so true.
That's good. So I guess we'll just say there are people who work out the
Yeah.
wrong muscles, and there's plenty of great muscles to work out in your forearm,
Yeah.
and you can use a shake weight
Sure, for sure.
to definitely get that going.
Or just your donger.
Shake weight,
Mhm.
probably more appropriate. You can
Okay.
bring it to work.
It's a family show.
Yeah, it is. So why don't you do this? You take your Dr. Loomis shirt, bring a shake weight to work it out while you're working.
Yeah.
Let people see you. Let them know that you're working out your forearms because it's a practical muscle,
Okay.
and then they'll be impressed and probably, you know, become more like you. You're gonna influence people.
Okay.
It's we're
I'll
gonna
make sure I
leave.
sit on my medicine ball too.
No, that's
whatever those
stupid.
fucking
Yeah, I
exercise
can't do
balls
that.
are.
No more of that. I mean, you can maybe do the standing desk.
I would like to have a standing desk
Yeah.
for
It's-
like 5 minutes. I would still sit probably 7 hours of the day. Maybe stand for an hour.
An hour.
That's probably better though.
Yeah.
I do get up a lot, man. I gotta walk around.
Yeah, I get really bored.
Mhm.
I can't. I get lost in my thoughts.
Mhm.
Because they're really deep.
You got a lot of editing to do. This is gonna be sick.
It is gonna be sick. I don't think I'm gonna edit this part though because I feel like this is the end. And I hope it was a good episode. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Did you have a good time?
I did, man.
I just
Super
went
fun.
until I was thinking you're gonna be done with your scotch, but you still didn't finish it. But we've been going
I'm a
forever.
slow burn, man.
So if anybody's wondering why this episode went a little bit longer, that was my natural timer. Didn't work. And well, at least you know another one.
Yeah, thanks for having me, dude. I'm
Another name
excited
for
about.
a diglet.
Was it Ingwe Malmsteen steak or whatever the fuck that was?
It was Wagyu,
Yeah.
Wagyu, Wagyu steak. It's Kobe is like a form of Wagyu steak.
Okay.
I'm probably
I've
not
heard of
pronouncing it
Kobe
right.
steaks, but
Yeah, it's only in Japan, and
Mhm.
This is Australian.
this is Australian, but it's using a Japanese style cow, as well as the way that they feed it and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it has intense marbling. It's basically beef cotton candy
Okay.
or man candy.
Yeah.
It tasted like it, right?
It tasted really good.
That's good. So go to your local butcher, ask for it. They're going to tell you to fuck off. And thank you for listening, everybody. We look forward to the next one.
Thank you.